Hello, good morning, guys. In today's video tutorial, we will be showing you how to add and remove IP converters in NU-IP3R and NU-IP3T. These are the IP converter for Nucleus Medical Solutions. So NU-IP3R is an IP converter receiver for Nucleus, while the NU-IP3T is an IP converter transmitter for Nucleus system. So you can go to pro.sony and you can check the details of this product and the specifications from Sony website itself. Okay, guys. So let us continue. IP converters or receivers, mostly these devices made for Nucleus system, heavily relies on DHCP server. So from our system, you need to create the network for that one. So let's say, for example, you have to go inside the Nucleus system by utilizing SSH because you have to configure first the DHCP. So SSH insert is the username, the default username for Nucleus system. So you can go ahead with that one and key in the password. The password is the password that you will be configuring during the installations of your Nucleus system. So at the moment you are here in this is the site ID. This is the type of the server. You are logging in into the type 1 server when you create the DHCP command. So you will use, guys, this DHCP command, DHCP list. So we want to list first what are the available DHCP available on the Nucleus system. So at the moment, we have already two operating rooms configured. We have OR1 and OR2, and we have also this two pool, which is already configured. This is the DHCP pool, which starts from 192.168.101.100 and ends on 192.168.101.150 for OR1, and for OR2, it starts in 192.168.102.100 and ends on 192.168.102.150. Allow any means any devices. Any devices. You are allowing any devices to receive DHCP request. And from here, you will be able to see all the assigned leases. Okay. This includes the MAC address, the IP address, the host name, and the validity of the DHCP releases. So let's go ahead, guys, and let us create a network for OR3. So the command is DHCP, then create. You can use tab, DHCP create. Then you can use tab to create or check the available commands, okay, using the DHCP. So we choose network, then we type OR3, then the IP 192.168.103.0/24. And let's say, for example, you forgot something, it will prompt you that the required parameter gateway is not provided. So we'll key in the gateway 192.168.103.1. So if you will again execute DHCP list, so what you will see here is that you will now have OR3. See, you now have this OR3, okay, which has the network range of 192.168.103.0, and the subnet is /24, which is equivalent to 255.255.255.0. And the gateway is 192.168.103.1. Now, the next thing that we have to create is to create a pool. okay, for these operating rooms. So what we will do is execute the DHCP tool command. So it is the same as DHCP, then create, then tab, and you will see pool, then the pool name OR3-pool, then the start IP address, which is 192.168.103.100. We want to start it on 192.168.103.100. And if we press enter key again, it will say that the required parameter and not provided. So we have to put in the ending IP address, 192.168.103. Up to 150. Okay, and that's it. So now, if we will list again, you will see that there is already OR3 pool. Before there is no OR3 pool. So now, we have now 3 pools defined here. Okay, so on OR3, we are just allowing devices. Okay, OR3, which is medical devices only. Okay. We can override it by executing the pull command, allow command. So I will show it to you later on. So in order to apply all these changes, now we have to execute DHCP, apply command, tab and apply. Enter, and you will see that these configurations or the commands that you have executed has been applied. Okay, so it goes to the prompt. Now you have now these three ORs, OR1 to OR3 and OR1 to OR2 pool. Okay guys, we're back. So let me show you how to add and remove IP converters from Nucleus system. So first of all, let us check what are the devices we have in Nucleus. So let's go to 10.105.2.11. This is the IP address of your core. So let us go there, log in as admin, and go to your rooms. We have 3 rooms in here, lab 1, lab 2, and lab 3. So let's go to lab 1. So as you can see guys, from the intervention page, we have transmitter 1. This is your IP converter transmitter. And we have MON1, which is your IP converter receiver. Okay, let's go ahead and remove these devices since this is the subject of our tutorial for today. So let's go 10.105.2.11. So you just need to add /admin. So this is the administration page, and just go to device management, and from here it will show you a couple of device of your administration menu. There is this ribbon menu over here. Just click and you can choose in between device management, network, Dante, global, license, room, etc., which we will cover later on. So at this moment, our goal is to remove the device. Let's say this device needs to be replaced. So you just need to highlight the device, and from here, just go down and choose disable. Okay. Once you choose disable, there will be another options over here on the rightmost portions, and you click the remove button. Same with this thing. Go here, disable, yes, and remove. Okay, so as you can see, there are no longer devices under the configured devices. So let's check, let's refresh these operating rooms, and that's it. You don't have already the TX1 and you don't have the monitor 1. Okay, so again, how to add this device? Let me show you first what is the device status by checking the device by itself. So as you can see, we have disabled or removed both transmitter and receiver from our Nucleus systems, and you can see that the transmitter over there is blinking now green, and also the receiver is now blinking green. So when the device is unauthorized or unconfigured, so it will show you like this status, which is blinking green. Okay, guys. So now I have shown you from the video that the status of the transmitter and receiver is that there is this blinking LED light. Okay, green LED light. So now going back into the device management user interface, you will see from the requiring actions that you have here this transmitter. Which is NU-IP3T with the serial number 004020, and this IP receiver which has this serial number, and the current device status is authorization needed. So what you need to do in order to add this one is just simply highlight this, okay, and the things that it requires, like this requires the display name. So let's say this is the transmitter, and I would like to call it as TX-1, and the video input terminal I'm utilizing is DI single, and that's it. Just click update, and you will see that it from requiring action, it goes to the configured device, and the current device state was booting and operational. So now it is configured correctly. So let's go to the receiver. So from here, let us say that this will be monitor 1, and the monitor type is like since this is a full HD monitor, so I will just say mono latency full HD, and the fallback channel is none. Okay, color space is none. But the nucleus channel, the one that is connected to my monitor, is SDI. So I will just choose SDI single and update. So from here, you will see that it will transfer from requiring action to the configured devices. So if you refresh your screen, okay, okay, so it is not yet transferring from requiring action to configured because it requires reboot. So what you need to do is to simply press reboot button, highlight and press the reboot button. So now it is rebooting, and after a while, it will show under the configured devices. So let us refresh. So now it is become unavailable, and later on it will become operational, and afterwards we can counter check if that is already operational by going into the lab 01 itself from the operating room and check if the monitor is there. So let us check. Still unavailable, still unavailable. Okay, after a while it will be available. Okay, so as you can see, after a couple of minutes, around 2 or 3 minutes, then the receiver and transmitter, especially the receiver, is already available under the configured devices. And let us check from here. So now you can see that the transmitter is already here and the receiver is already here. So we can choose by selecting it and choosing the layout that we want, like this one. Okay, and switching. Okay, switching what would be the sources that we want to show. So this is the one. I want it like this, and this as the PIP, or the pictures in pictures. Okay, or I want this transmitter one to be the picture in picture. And I'll show you what it will be like in the monitor by itself. Okay, thank you guys. After configuring the transmitters and receivers, you can see that the the system LED status is now solid green. This is the receiver and this is the transmitter, and it is now solid green, and what it is showing from our monitor is this one. Okay,